What is going on, beautiful people? We are back. Another Tuesday, another Dinger Tuesday. And yeah, we back to hopefully cash some tickets. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I already see some of you guys in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button if you're here early. Helps us push out the stream to new eyeballs. James, can you refresh the feed? I can't see the live thing. But yeah, appreciate you guys rocking with us. Another week, another stream. Lock, how you doing, my brother?
I am great. How are you? Sorry, I'm putting out the notification. That's why I'm not present right
No,
now.
you're good. Sounds like you're breaking your fucking keyboard over there.
I am.
But yeah, Lock, it seems like a good slate. Apart from the weather, we got a lot of weather around the country, mostly like northeast. Got some rain concerns. We got a game already postponed, game delayed already, so we trying to work around that stuff. But yeah, I mean that's really it. I got a lot of action today. Last week was a little rough, Lock. So we owe you guys we owe you guys a good stream. We owe you guys some cashes. So I think today's the day to do so. I got a shit ton of plus money. Lock has his lottos as always. Some bombs that are looking really, really nice. So yeah. Lock, anything else before we get going?
Nah, I mean, I got a lot of builders today. Not a lot. I got 2, but that's a lot for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right. So
the
yeah.
one with you. We made a little collab builder today.
Yeah. We'll get to that one. But yeah, go to our Twitter, retweet the stream if you can. Will help us out a ton as well. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Got a ton of action to go over. 14 games on a slate. So yeah, let's get it going. Diamondbacks, Guardians. This one already got postponed. Hopefully they play. But this one was one of the 3 games with the heaviest rain concerns. So we'll see what happens in Cleveland. But Eduardo Rodriguez, E-Rod, making his season debut. First time pitching professionally in about a year. So interesting to see what he's going to have going against Ben Lively. Like, what you liking?
I'm only on one play for this game. It is Ketel Marte home run. I have him in a parlay. His number's really good today at plus 500. Obviously, he is a little better against left-handed pitching from the right side, but his barrel percent in the last month's been insane, 14%. He's been hitting extremely hard the last, 20 days. Like everything he hits off the bat is a rocket. So I'm going with him. Crazy high ISO, crazy high average. Woba, his velo's there, 96 average versus right-handed pitching. Fly ball's up there at 35%. So I'm going to take a stab at him at, I believe it was plus 500 I got him at on Bet365. I know it's fake book. A lot of books are offering him around there, plus 480, plus 520, in and around there.
Yeah, I like it. I'm on Cattell too. I won't dive too much into him. I think that was a great breakdown. I just want as square as can get for this game. Hit parlay, Jose Ramirez, Ketel Marte. Really simple. Minus 120 on Fanatics. I took both guys for a double as well. Marte doubles plus 360. J Ram doubles plus 300. And I did both of them to record a double in a parlay. So each guy double parlayed is plus 1600 on Bet River. So I played that little sprinkle as well. Lock already broke down Marte. J Ram is more the same. Absolutely crushing the lefties. I don't normally like to take anything revolving a guy making his debut or not pitching in a while. But I mean, J Ram is pretty matchup proof at this point. It's against a lefty. Crushes breaking balls. E-Rod's going to throw a lot of breaking balls. So Ramirez is just on one of those tears. Looking like the best third baseman in the league. So I'm gonna just take him to continue to do that. So hopefully we get this game. Hopefully it doesn't rain out. So let me check if there's anything new with the game. I wouldn't assume. No, just delayed. All right. So yeah, it's pretty simple for us there. All right, next game. We have Reds Marlins. So that's an interesting game. Nick Lodolo versus Max Mayer. Like we talked about this game a little earlier. What'd you settle on?
I did the thing we played together, the Mayer 4Ks parlayed with Xavier Edwards for a single, plus 105 at 365, minus 104. It was at FanDuel. Xavier Edwards just been a singles machine, getting the ball in play and just reaching first base. He hasn't really been hitting the ball hard enough to use his speed because he is a fast player to get doubles and triples. He did hit that cycle about a week and a half ago, But other than that game, it's pretty much just been all rocket singles. And then from there, he'll do what he wants. If he wants to steal or if he wants to wait for his team to bat him in. On the other hand, Max Mayer, Krusty kind of helped us with that too because we were debating Mayer or Lodolo case, correct?
Yeah.
We didn't know who was going to be the better option. Krusty thinks Mayer might actually lead the slating case today. So I sprinkled on that too. I don't have a slip for it. It's just like $5. It's 75 to 1. It's pretty crazy long shot, but against this Reds team who Ks at pretty much every pitch they see, it's kind of worth a sprinkle at that 75 to 1 price point. There are great pitchers on the slate. Dylan Cease, Bassett, Grayson, a bunch of K pitchers. Gore, I believe, is pitching today as well. But out of all of them, I think Mayer's probably the best value for the price we're being given. 4Ks against the Reds should be simple for this play here.
Yeah, like the man said, a little collab between both of us. I really like it. I think he broke down Edwards well. A guy that can, hit one into the gap, and that's always a risk when taking a single. But I think it was like 8 or 9 hits he has in August. All of them singles, more the same in July. So, just seems to be in his young career just like a hit machine, right? Just like a guy like Arise and guys like that. So, Max Mayer, basically the whole Reds lineup that was projected and now officially put out is pretty much a K target. He's going to get guys like Ellie, guys like Steer, Marte at the bottom of the lineup, just so many K targets above league average and K percent. And Mayer has the stuff to do it. Devastating slider, can get, mid to high 90s with the fastball. So can definitely K guys with the fastball as well. I did some sprinkles for Edwards as well. I took 2+ hits, plus 235 on Bet Rivers, and I took Edwards steal, plus 310 on FanDuel. So Locke mentioned that a little bit. Obviously, we taking it for a single is going to be on first, has elite speed to steal a base. So was surprised at those odds north at plus 300. So yeah, that's it for us. Okay, moving on. We have Padres Pirates. So this is another game with some weather concerns. Hopefully we play this one because I got a shit ton of action in this game. Dylan Cease versus Bailey Falter. Like what you like?
Nothing. You can go ahead if you have a lot in this game. I didn't really get to anything in this game. I was leaning towards maybe a Profar home run. Didn't really end up playing it, mostly due to the weather concerns. And I don't really know. I couldn't narrow down between Profar Machado and like some other picks in there. O'Neal Cruz is ruled out too last minute, so I'm not playing that.
All right, that's kind of good for my plays. I'm all over Cease, all over the Padres, all over Padre hitters as well. So I'll just run through them quick. I took Padres first 5, minus 117 on Bet Rivers. Bet Rivers had by far the best price. It was like minus 125, minus 130 on other books. I don't mind that. If you want to parlay with something, feel free. It's pretty simple. Obviously, starting pitching edge, in my opinion, for the Padres. Cease has been absolutely dealing, obviously with the no-hitter sprinkled in there. And I think it's going to continue versus a very weak Pirates lineup, especially versus righties. I think the WRC plus like 75 last couple of weeks versus right-handed pitching. Having a tough time getting on base, tough time driving guys home. Even better no O'Neal Cruz in this matchup. So I like the Pirates often. Not the Pirates. I like the Padres early and often. I also did 2-leg parlay on DraftKings. Xander Bogaerts hits, runs, RBIs, paired with each team to score 1+ run in the Red Sox Royals game. Just a little juice reducer. I think it's a very high likelihood Bogaerts has 2+ hits alone. So I'm expecting, like I said, the Padres offense to roll in this game. So I think he's going to have a ton of chances to drive guys in, get driven in. Minus 140, just needed to reduce the juice a little bit there. Bailey Falter throws a ton of fastballs, over 55% of the time throws a 4-seam. Xander absolutely destroying 4-seamers, destroying the off-speed pitches he's going to see from Bailey as well. So that's the second straight I have in this game. Third one is Profar PBD. Locke mentioned him a little bit. Profar hit and Padres money line. Like I said, starting pitching edge, bullpen edge by far for the Padres. Padres top 3 bullpen over the last 30 days. Pirates bottom 10 bullpen over the last 30 days. And I think they have the offense advantage as well, which I talked about. Those two legs plus 100 on Fanatics. Profar more the same. Crushes fastballs, crushes lefties. So I like the spot for him as well. Lock mentioned Machado. I took Machado double plus 300, Machado home run plus 425, and Machado 2+ RBIs plus 400. More the same. Crushes lefties. Really good history versus the Pirates. Crushing fastballs, crushing the off speed that he's going to see. Just more the same. I also took Profar double plus 300 and Profar home run plus 680. Lock touched on that as well. So same cap for all the offensive hitters for the Padres. Just love the Padres in the spot. Love their offense. I think they have a lot of advantages in this game. So fairly heavy on this game. All right. Let's keep it pushing. If you guys have anything in the chat, any questions, any plays you like, and feel free. We love to hear them, answer any questions, kind of bounce ideas off each other. So hit us with them if you got them. All right, Lock. 6:45 Giants and Nationals. Hayden Birdsong versus Mackenzie Gore. Lock, what do you like, my brother?
I didn't get to anything here. However, I was really, really debating taking Tyler Fitzgerald or Chapman for another home run.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it earlier. I was going to take that doubles market, like not doubles, like the either or to hit a home run on DraftKings. Numbers not the best for those two. I think it was plus like 120 or 150 for those two to hit a home run. I don't like it that much to be sacrificing like good value on plays. If you're going to take anything in that game, let's say for Dinger Tuesday, I'd take probably just Fitzgerald straight. I think plus 380 at FanDuel, I think I saw, which is probably the best number you're going to get, I think. He's been crushing lefties, crushing every hand, to be honest. I don't have his numbers up in front of me, but I mean, we've seen what he's been doing. I think he has, 10 home runs in the last 20 days or something like that. Insane numbers. Maybe it's not that high. I don't know. It sounds pretty high. I really don't know the numbers. I can pull it up quick if you want to yap whatever you want to yap about over there. I just can't find it where I put it. I just had it in front of me. Here it is. Sorry about that. All over the place because I didn't have him. Fitzgerald in the last month. 6 home runs, 7 extra bases, and 13% barrel. That's versus righties. You go over to lefties, it's another 5 home runs, 8 extra bases, 20% barrel. So that's without even involving the pitch mix. He did look very good versus the pitch mix. And crazy average, really high ISO, really high OPS, really high fly ball, very low K percentage. I would take him. I actually might take him now that I look at this more. But right now, I have nothing on him.
Yeah, I mean, everybody and mother's on Tyler Fitzgerald, and with good reason. I think he's a must play, especially versus any lefty. I'm hearing a lot of people liking Gore today, whether it's strikeouts or just having any success. I'm not really sold. I mean, this Giants team is striking out a bunch versus lefties, but they're still crushing lefties. Top 3 in OPS. Last couple of weeks versus lefties, hitting for ISO, hitting for average. I kind of combined what you were talking about with the Giants. I took a Fitzgerald PPD, just a Fitzgerald hit, and the Giants plus 2.5 full game. I think the Giants win this game. I like Birdsong a lot. He's done really well this month against some tough lineups. Went into Colorado, which no matter how bad the Rockies are, it's always a tough place to pitch in Colorado. Pitched against Cleveland, a tough lineup, as we know. Minnesota, tough lineup. Atlanta, despite the injuries, still a tough lineup, and was elite in the month of July. So has another chance versus a weak lineup to do some damage. I think the Giants win outright. So just to be safe, plus 2.5. Gore really doesn't discriminate. He's been pretty bad versus just average-wise versus both sides of the plate, but versus righty since June 1st, 283 average allowed, 4.96 expected FIP. Those are not good numbers. 40% fly ball rate. I also took Helio Ramos. He's in a different parlay that I'll get to when we get to the other game. But I took Fitzgerald double plus 360. DraftKings Fitzgerald home run plus 425. BetMGM. Mackenzie Gore is another guy that throws a ton of fastballs. Nearly 60% four-seam fastball, two right-handed hitters. Fitzgerald doing really, really well versus fastballs in general and versus lefty fastballs. So yeah, I think he continues the absolute fucking tear he's on. I don't think I have anything solely for this game. No. All right, let's move on. 707 Orioles, Blue Jays. It's going to be Grayson Rodriguez versus Chris Bassett. Like, what you like him?
I had a lot in this game. Not like a lot, but like a lot. So we'll start off with just a simple build here. I got Chris Bassett to allow 4 hits, parlayed with Gunnar Henderson to record a hit. James, you can put that up there. The Chicago leg doesn't really matter. And then I also parlayed that just to get it to about even money with Chicago White Sox under 5.5 runs. That's pretty self-explanatory. They're the worst team baseball's ever seen. Chris Bassett, although he has a pretty good pitch mix, a lot of different types of pitches, he does get hit pretty often. I think 4 hits is pretty easy. Sometimes John Schneider will leave him into the 6th with like 7 hits allowed if he's not really giving up a crazy amount of runs. If he's giving up a lot of runs and he gets pulled early, it's probably going to be because of a lot of hits, as his walk rate's like lower than most pitchers. Gunnar Henderson should be able to get a hit off Bassett. He likes all the pitches he's going to see today. And yeah, that's pretty simple. Minus 108 on DraftKings. I don't know what this is priced at now. I could take a quick look for you if I get a link quick. It might have moved a little bit just because they played this last night and it might be a little stale. I don't know. I don't move lines like that. I don't have pull like that. But you never know. These books always move lines really fast. It should be roughly around the same. I'd play this probably up to like minus 120. I can take. Oh, I have to log into the site to do it. Okay, my next play. I'll just give you my next play as I'm looking for this. It's actually Addison Barger to record a home run and Addison Barger to record a double. I did the little finesse method here of if you're not sure about which one he's going to do, or if you like him for a home run, you might as well take him for an extra base hit. And that's what I did. Addison Barger versus the mix that he's seeing from Grayson is absolutely insane. Like I said, I don't have the exact number in front of me right now, but I'll just say Barger versus righties recently. 108 off the bat double versus Garrett Cole. Off Grayson Rodriguez, who he's seeing tonight. 97 off the bat for a double. Off Grayson Rodriguez, again, 99 for a home run. A bunch of 100-mile singles, another home run off Zach Eflin. So it's not like he's getting these hits off bum pitchers. He's actually getting them against the starting good pitchers of the team. Arguably the team's ace. Not Grayson. But Garrett Cole, I would consider was the Yankees ace, not much anymore. Grayson's probably the second best pitcher besides Corbin. But yeah, he's making really good contact with these pitches that he's going to see tonight. So yeah, I'm going to take him every day at this number. I believe his double was plus 480 at FanDuel, and his home run was plus 840. Those moved quite a bit because the first time I saw him today, his home run was 950. Double was, I think, 520. Okay. Oh, and the builder's minus 119 now. So I'd still play it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I went about as square as you can go in this game as well. 2-leg hit parlay minus 130 on Fanatics. Gunnar and Vladdy. Gunnar seems to be, all the way back, swinging a very hot bat. Multi-hit games in 4 of his last 5. 1+ hit in 10 of his last 11 games. Great history versus Bassett. Great history versus the Blue Jays in general. Bassett over the last, I think it was like 9-10 starts, way more susceptible to lefties. So yeah, really love the spot for Gunnar. Vladdy, I mean, it's also pretty simple. What is it? 17-game hit streak now. He's batting 500 in those 17 games. That's absolutely ridiculous. Slugging over 1,000, 32 hits in those 17 games. So just one of the hottest hitters in baseball. So that's pretty self-explanatory. I also sprinkled a bunch of doubles and home runs. So Gunnar double plus 260, Gunnar home run plus 500. Those are on DraftKings. Vlad double plus 300, Vlad home run plus 475. Both of those are on BetMGM. And I took Santander as well. Just a couple of sprinkles. Double plus 270, home run plus 450. Those are on Fanatics. Really like the matchup for Man as well versus Bassett, who, as I mentioned, much more susceptible to lefties. So yeah, going pretty square, but I think both of these guys continue just the insane run that they're on. Good spots to do so. I think that's it in this game. Okay. Let's keep it pushing. What's next? Brewers at the Braves, 7:20 p.m. Colin Rea going against Bryce Elder. Like what you liking?
I couldn't get to anything in this game. I just have some leans. Just pretty much Austin Riley home run slash double, or um, Jorge Soler. I think he might get his first one tonight. I can't say for sure, but his numbers are starting to heat up with the Braves ever since he joined. First few games weren't the greatest, but now he's kind of picking it up, hitting the ball a little harder. It would be nice to hit a home run. Colin Rea isn't the best in the world. On the other side, I don't really like too many Brewers. The only ones who are hitting the ball really hard, Gary Sanchez, but that's mostly against a different type of pitch mix. I put it in with Elder's pitch mix. It wasn't the best. However, let me just confirm something before I say anything dumb. Elder Braves. Yeah, so Gary Sanchez only really mashes left-handed pitching for the most part, and Elder is a righty. If I can see him versus a left-handed pitcher in the upcoming days, he should hit one pretty soon. He's been rocking the ball like 108, but against Elder, it's kind of false. Maybe look to play him in play. The Braves bring in a lefty.
Yeah, I like it. I'll give you another Brewer that I'm on today. Jackson Churio. This is only like my second or third time playing him, but I don't know why I haven't played him more. The man is a fucking demon. I played his hits, runs, RBIs -120 on DraftKings. He's covered this line 9 of his last 10 games. In 7 of those 10 games, he has multiple hits, just hits. Now he's batting second in the lineup. Sometimes he bats a little bit lower, 5th, 6th, 7th in the lineup, but he's batting second in this lineup, which I really like, obviously, for hits, runs, RBIs. Bryce Elder is not good at all. I'm expecting the Brewers offense to be able to get to him. I think Churio is going to be in the middle of that. Bryce Elder, a sinker slider guy. Jackson does well enough versus those pitches, but just an absolute hit machine. That paired with me expecting the Brewers to do damage. I mean, it's a no bread. I couldn't believe this was -120. I thought I was going to have to pair it with something, but yeah, pretty simple for me. I think he has a great chance just to cover this in just hits alone. So has speed as well. So, can score runs easily from second, from first. So, yeah, I like it a lot. Churio hits, runs, RBIs for me. All right, breezing through. We're gonna try to get you guys out of here as quick as possible. Bunch of games. Game start at 6:40. Do we have any news on this Guardians game?
Nothing yet, I don't think.
No, nothing yet. All right, so next up, 7:45. Rays Cardinals going to be Jeffrey Springs going against Sonny Gray. Like what you like.
I took one play. I used my DK odd surge here. I used it on Paul Goldschmidt to hit a home run. He's been hitting the ball pretty well the last few days. When he hits it, that's his one issue. He strikes out a ton. But when he's actually getting the ball in play, 101 off the bat for 300 feet, 101 off the bat for 334 feet, 103 off the bat for 342 feet. And the list just goes on of these hard hit balls that just die in the air. Tonight, he is facing, if I remember, let me pull it up here. Goldschmidt is against who? Cardinal. Oh, versus Jeffrey Springs. Jeffrey Springs throws a very slow fastball, which my partner just left. Which Goldschmidt likes to hit a lot. And when Goldschmidt comes to contact with pitches of with fastballs that are lower than 94, Goldschmidt has 7 of his 17 home runs this season off those fastballs. So I took a stab there. I believe with the boost, it brings his odds to like +5 something. I don't know if James could throw it on the screen. 675 for Paul Goldschmidt home run. I was maxed at $10. I'd probably play it up to like 25, up to half a unit at this number. But yeah, I really like it today.
Yeah, I like that. Great info. Great info there. I back Sonny Gray in this game. I have it paired with something else, so I'll get to that when we get to the other leg. But that's it for me. That's it. Nothing crazy. I want to see a little bit more Springs. But yeah, that's it. All right, what's next? 805 Astros Rangers. Framber Valdez going against Tyler Malley, who is also making his season debut. Last time he pitched was April of last year, so a bunch of time, over a year off out with injury. So making his debut, new team. So yeah, I don't really like spots like that. Um, I'm not really in a rush to fave Framber. I know a lot of people on Semien today, which I can't talk them off of that, but Framber can also absolutely shut down his Rangers lineup. It's possible, I think, at least. So, yeah, nothing for me in this game. Lock, anything for you?
Nah, me neither. I got nothing.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Breeze by this game. Keeping it 805 Twins at the Cubs. Pablo Lopez versus Big Shota Imanaga. I always fuck that up. Very interesting game. So as a lot of you probably may know, total for this game was all the way down to 5.5, which is an insane total for an MLB game. That's like a first five total in most games. But now we've gotten some steam towards the overs. Now 6.5, but still heavily juiced towards the under. Reasons for that: it's in Chicago. 20 miles per hour winds blowing in, which is extra good for Big Shota, who's a massive fly ball pitcher. So we're just expecting balls to go in the air and absolutely die in the air. A lot of pop ups, a lot of shit that should be homers staying in the park, which is why you're getting such a low total. Even still, even with that shockingly low total. So I was kind of scared to touch really anything in this game, except back in pitchers. So I mentioned I took Sonny. I paired him with Shota. Don't know if you can still get this. If I'm being honest with you, it was only on 2 books when I took it. Um, so if it's not, I'm sorry. I took both guys, Sonny and Shota, over 17.5 outs. Those 2 legs parlay plus 134 on Bet Rivers. If it's still available, we should still be able to get plus money. So yeah, really like that. Sonny versus Tampa. The lineup they projected and then put out, absolutely fucking terrible. I think Sonny's going to be able to rack up Ks and deuce ground balls. I am not scared of this Tampa lineup at all. He's been a wagon for the most part to this number this season, but yeah, just really like the spot for him. I think he cruises and gets a 6 innings. Same with Shota, a game with a 6.5 fucking total. A couple of weeks back, 3, 4, 5 weeks back, Minnesota was absolutely nuking lefties. Not the real case anymore. Their offense has been really confusing. Absolutely lighting guys up one week, then kind of not doing that the following week. Like I think they let Manaya and what's the other Quintana back-to-back days just kind of absolutely shut them down. So a little bit of a confusing team, but they're not the same team versus lefties. Game total 6.5, 6.5. Shota's also been a wagon to this number, so paired them both plus 134 on Bet Rivers. Really liking that. That's it for me in this game. Lock, what about you?
I got nothing in this game. I mean, I wanted to take Byron Buxton Dinger, but his price isn't even like I thought it would be crazy price with the total that low. He's like plus 450 still.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me. The total's 5.5, 6.5. At least make the Dingers priced kind of reasonably.
Yep.
So
Yeah, the books are going to try to fuck you at every turn. Yeah, Dinger should be plus 600, plus 650, even for guys that don't often in a game like this. But
yeah,
um, looking at the chat real quick, my man T says likes Gunner today. Barger as well, 2 for 2 of Gray Rod, so that's kind of back in your double home run play. The Light Bearers in the chat, appreciate you watching, my brother. Marquise in the chat, appreciate you. John Boy says he likes Witt and Salvi to both hit dingers. I'm on Witt. We're gonna get to that as well. I like that look. I was looking at Salvi too. The numbers look decent for Salvi as well, so I'm not mad at that at all. All right, let's keep going. What do we got? 8-10 Red Sox Royals. Brian Bayo versus Seth Lugo. Like what you like.
I have one play in this game, and it also concludes 2 parlays for me. I took Wilyer Abreu to hit a home run and to record a double. His stats versus right-handed pitching is like out of this world last month. 15% barrel, 65% hard hit, and a 50% fly ball. The last month he has 12 extra bases, 5 home runs, some crazy numbers. So yeah, what I did with it was I parlayed Barger and Abreu double and Barger and Abreu home run.
Look at you. I'm proud of you, bro.
I'm
Let's
so good, man. I'm
go.
so happy.
Let's go.
You're both gonna lose because you're hyping me up for no reason. But yeah, I mean, this is what I've been doing. I played them all straight for 0.2 apiece, threw them both in parlays for 0.1 apiece, total up to about a unit between all one, two, three, four, 6 plays. So I'll take that. They both are in really good spots. Willier, it's been 101 off the bat. Like the other day, he hit a fly of 411 feet, 101 off the bat. Yesterday, he also hit one 106 off the bat, 254 feet. And then the day before that, 102 off the bat, 394 feet home run. And it just followed by a bunch of like 110s off the bat, plus 100s off the bat, bunch of doubles. So I'm going to take my chances here against a pretty mediocre pitcher in Lugo.
That was kind of disrespectful, but I'll let that slide.
Eh.
All right, yeah, I mean, I went pretty square in this game too. 3-leg hit parlay plus 145 on Fanatics. We already talked about the Giants game. I talked about how I like Helio Ramos versus Mackenzie Gore and really any lefty. So other 2 legs are Rafael Devers hit and Bobby Witt hit. So those 3 legs plus 145 on Fanatics. I mean, it's Bobby Witt. I'm not even gonna talk about Bobby Witt. He's Bobby fucking Witt. On the Rafael Devers side, going against Seth Lugo, who, unlike Locke, I have respect for that man. You know, I will never tarnish his name. Really good pitcher, but I mean, these Red Sox are getting to every single righty they face. Brady Singer yesterday was no different. And yeah, Devers just in one of those modes right now. 12-game hit streak, batting 460 in those 12 games, 23 hits in those games. Slugging is 820, absolutely fucking ridiculous. So he's not walking a lot, not K'ing a lot, which we also love. So yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's pretty square, not much explanation needed. I also have a shit ton of sprinkles in this game. Helio Ramos double home run, both on BetMGM. Rafael Devers double home run, also both on BetMGM. Devers home run plus 550. I thought that was interesting.
Wait, Helio Ramos?
Yeah. I know he was in the other game, but
okay.
Just kind of makes yeah.
Sorry.
I was surprised that Devers price plus 550 is because of Seth Lugo, but still. Bobby Witt Jr. double home run, both on DK, and Vinny Pasquantino. I know we talked about him earlier. I like him.
Insane.
Double home run. His home run is plus 900 on BetMGM. So really like those. So yeah, just one main straight plus 145 and then a bunch of sprinkles. I think that's over a unit on just sprinkles. So yeah, hopefully we get a couple of them to pop, make some nice profit. I told you guys it was plus money everywhere today. So between me and Locke, you got, more plus money than you could ever fucking need for one slate. Zappy says Ramos is due. Yeah, he was out of the lineup for a couple of days. He's back. Anytime he's versus a lefty, I'm interested. So
he's actually plus 900 in MGM.
Vinny, yeah. When I took it, yeah, plus 900 for home run, yeah.
Because
that was plus 325.
I think there's an insurance token on MGM. I might just throw it on that because I didn't get to him in any way, so I might as well do something with him.
I like it. All right, next game is what do we got? 840. So we got 4 games left, 5 games left. No, 4 games left. I'm not gonna be much help in this late slate. I already told my man Lock that. Just I don't really like the games, and I don't really have a shit ton of time, as much time as I like to cap. So we're gonna be on Lock's time these last couple of games. So Mets Rockies 840. Luis Severino versus Kyle Freeland. Lock, what do you like in my brother?
I think this game might have 25 runs in it, like genuinely.
25.
Probably not. Probably like 12. But
23. Okay. 12.
Yeah. It opened up at a weird total like 2 days ago at 9.5. It's been getting steamed to the over. I think it's up to 11.5. They're playing in Coors, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And I have one play for this game. It's Francisco Lindor to hit a home run. Versus the mix he's going to see from Freeland. It's very good. Lindor from the right side has been a lot better than the left side as of late. A lot of pretty hard hit balls, 107, 105, 106, 105, 106 in the last, let's say, 2 weeks. 12% barrel, 30% fly ball. Pretty high ISO. Cal Freeland gives up a lot of meatballs, as we say. Again, like that stat I said before about who was it? I forgot. I said that cool stat about someone. Same thing applies to Lindor versus slower than 93 mile per hour fastballs. He has, I believe, 9 of his home runs this season versus fastballs that are slower than 93 miles per hour. Fastball, sinker, cutter. So I'm going to go with Lindor here in this matchup. I know Finesse thinks Pete's going to send one 450 to the moon. I don't see the vision in Pete today at all, but it is Coors.
Wow.
It is Coors.
Somebody clip that. Okay, and then send it
Mm.
to us. When Big Meat fucking swings his dick all around 450s at center. So somebody clip that and send that to me. Just real quick, my man Tara's in the chat. Appreciate you, Tara. The women Olympic golf play was at the beginning of the show, my brother. So you missed that. So just when we hop off air, you gotta rewind. And yeah, if anybody's looking live, you can back me up on this. If anybody's looking for golf, NASCAR, Tara, if I'm missing anything, I apologize. But golf and NASCAR
and darts, bro.
Oh, darts. How could I forget, bro? Darts. Obviously, mainly golf, NASCAR. That's your man. Look him up on Twitter. Just one of the craziest fucking most consistent guys that I've seen in those sports. I don't know many golf cappers, but Tara's by far the best that I've run into. The man's hitting plus 4,000s, plus 5,000s, plus 8. Just it's been absolutely crazy this year for him. So
he won me 150 to 1 earlier in the season on a guy I'd never even heard about.
Yeah. So make sure to look him up. Show my man the love that he deserves. Tara, appreciate you. I know me and Locke have both made a ton of money just tailing. So you guys should get in that as well. That sounded kind of weird, but you guys know what I mean. All right, Locke, I have one more play that I forgot to get to that I'll give out now. 2-leg parlay, minus 127 on BetMGM. Seth Lugo under 18.5 outs. And the Twins Cubs game under 10.5. We already talked about the low total in the Cubs Twins game, so I just used an alt total, kind of get the juice down on the Lugo play. Lugo under 18.5 outs. I said I respect the man, but really tough spot. Even if he goes 6 innings clean, that's about the ceiling I expect for Seth Lugo. All you got to do is take a look at how the Sox are treating righties. Any righty, whether it's a good righty, a bad righty, anywhere in the middle, they're absolutely teeing off on righties. So I think worst case, the Red Sox are going to make life hard for Lugo, just like they did with Singer. We didn't absolutely rip apart. I think we had 2 runs in the first 5 innings or 4 innings, something like that. So we didn't absolutely rip them apart, but we made the innings long. We got guys on base, which obviously stretches the pitch count. 18.5 is just too much. I think it should have been 17.5, maybe even odds. I can see him getting through 6, even if he does get touched up, because I respect him as a pitcher, as a starter. But I think worst case, they make his life hard. We draw some morals, get guys on base, score some runs. I don't think he pitches into the 7th inning at all. So minus 127 on BetMGM, that kind of wraps up my action. I forgot about that, so I wanted to get that out. My man Alvin says Bart, Bride, Fitzgerald, and Seager all to homer. That's wicked, my brother. Bride is Marlins, I think.
Yeah.
Dolo. Wow, that's a crazy list. I want to know odds for those 4 guys fucking parlayed up. Tara says, get up in me, fellas. So I appreciate the invite, my brother. That's what I was looking for. Thank you for that. All right, let's keep it pushing. Holy dog shit game. White Sox Athletics, Jonathan Cannon versus Ross Stripling. This is by far the 1-800-GAMBLER game of the day. I know some people are going to be on Rooker, some people are going to be on Lou Bob and stuff like that, but holy fuck. Battle of the mid. Oakland is minus 210 on the money line, Lock. Minus 210.
They were yesterday too.
Fucking crazy. I don't have anything in this game. Lock, do you like anything?
Yeah, the Oakland A's run line ladder up to 27. I think I'm going to play it up to.
Okay. Respect.
Nah, I got nothing in this game. I'm probably just going to throw in. I mean, I've been doing it almost every game that the White Sox play, just on my own. Just throw $50 on minus 1.5 for the other team. White Sox can't score runs. I did have the White Sox under team total that I played earlier. Alternate 5.5. It's a wicked high number for minus 350. I think that's mispriced.
Wicked Highway from Boston.
What?
Wicked Smart. So it was a wicked high line.
It
Fuck
is.
out here.
It's a crazy high line, man.
All right, let's keep it moving. 2 more games, and then we'll get you guys out of here. Games are starting really soon. Tigers, Mariners, Cater Montero versus Luis Castillo. The only thing I even flirted with in this game was Cal Riley. Really like the matchup. Montero is the definition of a meatball man. 11 home runs and only 44 innings pitched. Cal, obviously, switch hitter. Just the numbers versus the pitch mix were out of control. Cotter does not discriminate, gives it up to both lefties and righties. So, yeah, if you're looking for a guy for a hit, I like Turner, but I didn't get to anything crazy. I might play Riley double home run, but that's about it. Like, what about you?
Yeah, I played Luke Riley. That does it wrap up my home run lotto? Yeah, it does. It does wrap up my home run lotto.
You
He's plus
played
700.
Rayleigh or
Luke
Riley?
Rayleigh.
Rayleigh. Okay.
Luke Rayleigh. Yeah, Luke Rayleigh against righties, he's kind of insane. As of late, pretty much as the whole season, they only put him in when they're against the right-handed pitcher because he legit can't see a lefty for his life. But the second a righty comes out, he's just hitting the ball literally like 15 miles per hour harder. His last few batted balls against righties, I'll just say I'm 102, 102, 113, 117, 94, 101, 106. Yeah, this is the home run parte. I was reading Marte.
It could be a parte.
Yeah, hopefully it's a parte.
Yeah.
It's best on 365, second best I think on MGM.
Fake book.
Marte, Lindor, Rayleigh. This is about I think 180 to 1. I round robin 0.1 on each for a total of 0.4. I really like all 3 matchups. They're all against pitchers who don't throw like absolute gas. They throw slower paced heaters, which is really good for these 3. That's how I kind of came to this conclusion. Luke Rayleigh versus fastball, really good. Lindor versus the sinker, very good. And Cattell versus the fastball has been very good as of late. So, yeah. I was surprised Luke Rayleigh's plus 700. I thought he was going to be closer to like plus 5, like plus 500, plus 550 today.
I like it. Those of you in the chat, can we get a raise of hands if we think 365 is a fake book? Just a raise of hands.
Hell no.
Right? No slips from a fake book. That's just my personal opinion. All right. Last game, and then we'll get you guys out of here. Christopher Sanchez. I said the pitchers before I even said the fucking teams. Phillies versus Dodgers, 10:10 p.m. Christopher Sanchez versus Clayton Kershaw, 2 southpaws on the bump. Like, I have nothing in this game as of yet. What are you liking?
I played one thing, and it's Shohei Ohtani home run. As much as I hate it, I had a boost on FanDuel, 30% or 50%. I don't remember. Dinger boost just for today. They didn't give us a Dinger Tuesday, but they gave us that. So hopefully I went off that. It was $25 max. I maxed it. I think I got Shohei up to plus 510 with that boost. So I don't know. It's a pretty good number for him. I think at plus 510, it's kind of a must take. I was going to use it on Judge. However, we know the deal with Judge. They're not playing today. So, yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. That does it for the slate. 14 games. We made really good time. 45-minute show. Games are just getting popped off now. So yeah, great show, Lock. I think we had a lot of great info. Man raises his hand in the chat. A lot of great info, a lot of plus money, a lot of great looks, in my opinion. Just a little bit about the show. So a lot of things are going to change moving forward. Obviously, Tuesdays is not really going to work out well moving forward. My man Lock got some stuff going on. Dana White Contender Series is starting next Tuesday, so that's going to take up my Tuesdays as well. So we don't know really what we're going to do. We love doing this show for as long as the show lasts. We're going to enjoy every minute of it. I mentioned this, first ever stream block that we did, that we love doing this. We're doing it for you guys. So yeah, we've loved every single second of it, whether we switch days or, something's going to happen. We'll keep you guys updated, but we don't really know as of right now. Definitely not going to be Tuesday anymore, but we'll see. We're also planning some stuff for some Twitter stuff and things like that. So yeah, just I'm sure a lot of you follow us on Twitter or in GoldBoys already. So just stay tuned. We'll keep you guys updated as to what we're gonna do. Max Meyer 1K already. Not a K
And,
target either. So
Ellie got the hit.
who?
Ellie just got a hit.
Oh, that's not
Yeah,
good.
I
Not
know.
great. So yeah, we appreciate you guys for watching. I'm making it sound like a fucking send off, but it probably won't be. But we really appreciate you guys watching, showing love. I look forward to this every Tuesday. So yeah, like I said, for as long as the show lasts, we're gonna enjoy every second of it. Cash tickets, try to make you guys win, make you guys millionaires. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, that does it for the show. Like anything to close out?
Nah, I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Let's have a night, guys. Now we appreciate you guys. Like I said, we owed you guys some units from last week. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Get every coin back from last week. And yeah, that's it for us. So enjoy the rest of your night. Good luck on all your action. And we'll see you guys when we see you. Peace.